At Best of the Best, we believe that a company's customers tell the story of a company better than anyone else. This is the story of a customer of Raneri and Long, a leader in exterior improvements in the San Diego area with over 30 years of experience, gold standard workmanship, honesty, and integrity. Look at this stunning home in Alpine, California. The owners, John and Jenny Hickman, have quite a story to tell. They love this place, but they say it was a real money pit when they first moved in. They needed a new roof and wanted solar. And John did way more homework than most people would about local contractors.
I did about 6 months worth of research. I had a big spreadsheet with 26 different companies on it. Everything from price to, I was doing solar and roof together. So the solar system, how much power output, a cost breakdown on the whole thing. And then I even had a little grading section for how I liked the people, what the interaction was like.
But even with all of that research, John now admits that he still made a serious mistake when he chose a company other than Raneri and Long. The Hickman's dream home on a California hillside would become a nightmare.
So I'd hired another company, and they said, well, we can do everything. We can really take care of everything for you, and timing and everything. And they hired some people to do the roof that weren't roofing contractors. And so as the process went along, didn't look right, things didn't seem right. The owners didn't really care. And it became this almost like fearful thing for me. We've got everything we have wrapped up in the house, our entire life savings, this is our future. And it all starts falling apart, and they don't care. And as we found out after the roof was looked at, nothing was going as it should have. And you think about, you got all your hopes and dreams pinned up in this thing, and this one bad decision can completely unravel that.
After many sleepless nights and many thousands of dollars, John called Dave Hancock at Raneri and Long again. He had interviewed Raneri and Long initially for the job, but went with the other company because they had a slick sales pitch. John was now desperate for help. He needed an honest contractor who could handle a complex job at a fair price with integrity.
I called Dave, and Dave came up, and I'll be honest, I was in tears. I mean, these guys had destroyed our house, and I didn't have the money to try and do anything. I didn't know how to get out of it. And Dave immediately said, look, here's an inspector to contact. We'll help you as much as we can. Here's a hero contact, because I was doing everything through the hero program. And it didn't matter that I hadn't selected him in the first, on the first go around, even though I had. He didn't care. He just wanted to help me. And that was probably the turning point at that point for me in that situation, because I went from just this total fear and hopelessness to, my God, this might actually, work out. And what a difference. I mean, just between the first selection and then bringing Mike and Dave in, it was incredible. And, I honestly say they kind of saved, our house. I'll be very honest.
As you can see from this Raneri and Long drone video, Raneri and Long installed a stunning and complicated tile roof system on the Hickman's home. It had several solar panels. John looks at the roof today and remembers how professionally the Raneri and Long team was, what great people they were, and what an incredible job they did for a family who needed their help.
Every step from that point was like clockwork. Their guys, their electricians, their roofers, every single person were tradesmen, experts at their field, just fantastic people. And it was what I had hoped it would be, and then more, and just a great experience.
When the roof was finished, John and Jenny were so impressed with Raneri and Long that they hired them again, this time to install windows, which they love. Those solar panels on the roof, they're generating more power than the Hickmans thought they would, saving the family a ton of money each month. The Hickmans now have their dream home back, and John gets emotional talking about what Raneri and Long did for his family.
I put everything into buying this house and got into a pretty bad spot. And those guys, absolutely put everything they had into helping us. And that's huge, and you don't find that all the time. And I just thank them for what they did for us. They're just incredible.
Raneri and Long, because coming home should always feel this good.